Hey guys, so we are doing a series on how to hang your curtains. So we get a lot of inquiries, we get a lot of questions on how to measure, how to go for which curtain to pick. I know it is a little overwhelming, it is a little difficult subject, though on the outside it may seem easy and very simple. So here we are attempting to break it down for you. We're doing a few part series. This is a part one of this series on how to get your curtains going in this first part I'm going to walk you through how do you measure and how do you purchase the right size of curtains for you. Now everyone knows that you have to pick the right length, so the ideal way of measuring the length is, ideal way to start is first install your rods. I will cover that a bit later. So take an inch tape, measure from the top of your rod till up to wherever you want. You could go, if you're wishing to just go for a window length, so you could go just a few inches, ideally about 6 inches below the window, and that would be your window length. If you'd like to put the full length curtain for your doors, you will have to measure from the top up till the floor length, and that is your size. Ideally we suggest you add 1 or 2 inches extra, because an inch of fabric goes above the rod in the Grommet style. So that's how you measure your length. Now more often than not, people forget to measure the width and they don't know how many curtains to go for in a particular window. So first of all, start by measuring your width, and ideally if your width is say 60 inches, you'll have to put 2 curtains that has a width of about 60 inch. So to make it sound simple, it's basically, if you have a curtain of 60 inch, it is going to give you a coverage of half of that. So let's say 30 inch is what the coverage it will give you after the pleats and after the way it's actually falling. So when you are measuring the width and you end up with an odd number of curtain, let's say 3, we always suggest you add 1 more, make it even, because when you're going to draw out the curtain, if you have an odd number, so when you draw out, aesthetically it wouldn't be balanced. So we always say that go for 4 or 6 or 2, so when you're drawing out the curtain, they look balanced out in both the ends. Now coming to the question of where do I drill my rods. Now there are many ways to do that, and I personally feel it's ultimately your style and your comfort of the space. In the interior world, there are certain guidelines. One is that if you have a larger space, if you have an open window, they always suggest you to drill the rod closer to the ceiling, and at least a few inches, like 10-12 inches to the side. So for example, if the window is this size, you go this much to the side and then go all the way up till the ceiling for fixing your rod. Now this will work well when it is a large space, like it's a large living, large dining, and there's a lot of natural light streaming in. And when you do 2 set of curtains, like the front ones, which is sort of a block out, and then the shears, they look really grand and nice. Now coming to the second place where you can drill, this may not work. The first one may not work or always work out well in all of the places, because smaller spaces, if you do this, it will look like there's a lot of cloth hanging around. So what we suggest, or what most of them go for, is drilling about 6 to 8 inches above the window, and then even in the sides they go about 6 to 8 inches to the side, so that it gives a slightly larger feel to the space. What we advise not to do is to put the curtains right up to the frame of the window, like right just above the frame, and then just touching the width of the window. They don't look aesthetically nice. They give you a very restricted, narrow sort of a feel. So the first 2 methods are most preferred, and that's something that we suggest you do. Now moving on to the length of the curtain. So again, we get asked a lot, what's the ideal length that I should go for a space. Now again, this depends on your comfort, functionality, and your personal style. Ideally, to give a very completed and a cohesive look, even if it is a window, it is better that you go for a full length up to the floor length curtains, because it gives again a very grand and a completed look, instead of just something hanging around incomplete. But you will have to go for a window length in case you have something below your window, like for example just below the window you have a bench, or you have a seating, or you have a chest of drawer. Then yes, you are constrained to go only up till the end of the thing. So that cases it's fine if you go till the window length, but otherwise as much as possible we suggest that you do the first one is to go all the way till the floor, like touching the floor. That length is called kiss the floor. The second option, to give a very casual and chic vibe, is to go to let the curtain puddle the floor. So that is a little extra, about 4 to 6 inches of curtain actually touches and puddles the floor. That is called puddle the floor length of curtain. The other one we talked about, the window length, which is just below the window, about 6 inches below the window ideally. And then some of them do prefer to have the length about 1 inch above the ground. So this is mainly when you're cleaning, you do not want the cleaning materials and the mops to touch your bottom of the curtain and get dirty. So a lot of our customers do prefer going about 1 inch above the floor. So all of them do look nice, but the most preferred look is kissing the floor and puddling the floor, because they give a more completed and a cohesive look. Another question that we get asked a lot is, should I do a single curtain or a double curtain? What's the ideal thing? So we suggest double curtains, which is like you have two rods, one is the front curtain and then the curtain behind it. We suggest this for your larger spaces like your living or your dining, or you have a casual French window balcony and then your living opens to that. Those kind of places, if you do this, it looks nice, it looks grand. It's also functionally helpful because the thicker curtains sort of help you block more light, and the shears which you ideally put behind lets more light inside. So you can play around with pushing one out and pulling one inside as and when things are needed. That's one of the style. The second one, in places like kids room or your bedroom where you don't have too much of space, it's a smaller space, and you have just one small window, you can go for single layer of curtains. That's much more, I think, more than enough, because you're not looking to make the space look grander. You just want a very cozy sort of a vibe. So this is what we ideally suggest. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is very useful. If it is, please leave us a comment below. If you have any questions, leave us on the comments below, and do stay tuned for the next episode.